Comtois from Comestar Holsteins. Everyone in this room has heard about Comstar, I'm sure. Here's some of the numbers behind Comstar. So from Victoriaville, Quebec, it's a family-owned and operated by Marc and Franz Comtois and family. They're milking 275 cows. Current production, 36 kilos of 4.2 fat, 3.3 milk protein. 23 excellent, 80 very good, and guess what? 1,100 acres. There's more to it than just genetics. They're doing some other things. So you guys, when you think of your questions, think about diversification. There are things happening here. They're known around the world for high-quality genetics. Here's a picture of the family. We have Jesse, Kathleen, Franz, Marc, Steve, Julie. That's the family. And I'm sure a lot of you have visited this farm. It's a beautiful operation in Victoriaville. Here's the Comstar breeding philosophy. Now, I stole this from the website, if that's okay, Marc. I wasn't sure. So, bottom line, logical balanced breeding. The breeding of Comstar is based on the powerful family, Laurie, Sheik family. We're looking for the balance between three important points of breeding, production type, and genetic index. The program of breeding is diversified by the acquisition of a great cow family. But we're going to come back to that and let Marc explain what is his thought process behind that breeding philosophy. Okay, Glenn Barkey. Glenn, I did a horrible job of Glenn's presentation. The guy put one N in, but you can see he has two N's in his name. And Jen, who's coming up next, is one N, but I almost put two N's in her name. So we got it settled out. Okay, Altona Lee Farms. Okay, this is in Blackstock, Ontario. It's a joint venture between Glenn and his wife, Karen, Glenn's mother, Donna, Glenn's sister, Caroline, and her husband, Fraser. This is a 3X master breeder herd, milking 55 cows in Blackstock, Ontario. 32 kilo average, 4% fat, 3.2 milk protein, 10 excellent, 45 very good, and 750 acres farm, 300 of which is owned. So Glenn is also part of this interesting group called the Leading Livestock Genetics. So he's trying to gather together some of the key breeders in Eastern and Central Ontario and allow them to market things. Rather than have one individual farmer market, you get a group together. And it's a really powerful way of doing it. Here's the Barkey family. So Cameron's is here somewhere today, likely in the audience. There we go. Good. Hey, Cameron. We got Ian, Reed, Grant, Karen, and Glenn. And that's the Barkey family. Okay, here's the breeding philosophy for the Barkey family. Is breeding a cow that is correct enough to be scored excellent, produces as much milk as she can, and remains healthy, and that's their profit formula. They want a well-balanced cow that can milk and be powerful. Okay? So Glenn, thank you very much for being here. And Marc, thank you very much. Okay, next on our list is Jen. Jen has one N, but apparently she had two N's at the beginning, but one N. This is Avonlea Genetics, and this is a real family operation in Eastern Ontario, or East Central Ontario. It's in Brighton, Ontario. It's owned and operated by Jen, her husband Andrew, with Jen's parents Jim and Liz. And the Avonlea herd, this started in 1934. This is amazing. This is a long, long line of Jersey breeders all the way through. So Jen is our only Jersey breeder, I think, unless we have some Jerseys in the herd somewhere. No, they're all Sheik. Okay. I know some of you guys have Jerseys and Holsteins mixed up, right? But not here. All right. So Jen, she's a little lonely today, but okay, they have a deep history in the Jersey breed. They have the National Grand Champion Lifetime Production, 2X Master Breeder herd with milking 36 Jerseys. Current production, 23 kilos with about a 5.9 butterfat. 5.9? Wow, okay, 5.9 butterfat. Right now. There's lots of reasons for that. But this is interesting. Look at the somatic cell count in this herd. 63,000. That's the fifth lowest in Ontario. That's amazing. 18 excellent, 29 very good, 8 good plus 1 good. So this is a tremendous herd. 110 acres, and they've exported embryos around the world. So Jen, thank you very much for being here. Okay, the next herd. Oh, sorry. This is the family. I'm off my pace here a little bit. Okay, Will, Jen, Jim, Liz, Taylor, Andrew. So, and the philosophy. This is the cutest picture. I don't know where you got this one done, but, and who would name a cow Giggles? Honestly, Giggles? Okay. Anyways, they're obviously a fun-loving couple, Andrew and Jen here, and there's little Giggles. So here's the breeding philosophy for this herd. We believe in cow family. A great breeding cow family will never lead you astray. When we purchase cows, we always try to buy from the best cow families in the breed. So that's kind of that's the philosophy. But again, let's explore that philosophy later on. Now, John, thank you very much, John. So John Crowley, this is Crow Valley Holsteins. If you've ever been to this operation, it is beautiful. It's right next to the Trent River. It's a beautiful setting, absolutely beautiful. So Crow Valley Holsteins is Hastings, Ontario. It's a master breeder herd owned by John and Cynthia Crowley. Son Justin is here somewhere. Is that right here? Okay, sorry, right in front of me. And Ryan is here as well. Okay, good, so thanks very much. So they're milking 80 registered cows in a tie stall operation in this beautiful part of Ontario. A total of 275 head. 39 kilo average right now with a 4.3 fat and a 3.35 protein. So tremendous production on these great girls. 41 excellent, 60 very good, 6 good plus, and they're farming about 1,400 acres. So again, just think about diversification. Lots of things going on in this operation here. And again, known internationally for these genetics. Okay, here's the family. Cynthia, John, Justin, Ryan, Vanessa, and Christina. So a great picture at the Royal. These guys are really involved in genetics and the show string. So this is a great herd to ask some key questions about. Here's the philosophy. So this is the Crow Valley breeding philosophy. And what we have here is Crow Valley Knowledge Akika. And you can see how beautiful this is here. Senior calf, senior yearling, senior 2-year-old, senior 3-year-old. A brilliant picture put together to show how these animals perform in the show ring. The philosophy is to breed a balanced cow that has optimum strength and dairy quality with venation through her mammary system, a flat bone and long dairy neck, resulting in long-lasting animal. And this Crow Valley Knowledge Akika really kind of demonstrates this on this operation. So again, John, thank you very much for participating today. Okay, the last herd is Heather Holm Holsteins, and Curtis is here. I know Glenn is in the audience, and Vanda, thank you very much for coming. So Heather Holm Holsteins is a beautiful operation up in Goderich area, and again, a beautiful part of the world. So Curtis is a major shareholder with Heather Holm Holsteins, and I think most of the people in this room know Heather Holm. They know it around the world. They are shipping embryos all over the world. This is a tremendous operation. So they're farming, Curtis is farming with Glenn and Mother Vanda, and Heather Holm specializes in producing high-quality milk, breeding, and merchandising. These guys are great merchandising. You see in the Holstein Journal ads all the time. So things are happening with this operation. Milking 50 cows, 2x a day, average 39 kilos, a 4.6 fat. So almost getting into a Jersey category, Jen. Almost. 1.8 kilos of fat per cow per day. These are tremendous animals. They're big, girthy. They're eating lots of forage, lots of fiber, and producing lots of milk. Current classification, 16 excellent, 33 very good, 3 good plus, and they farm about 200 acres up in this neck of the woods. Here's the family in front of the sign, Curtis, Vanda, and Glenn. So thank you very much for coming. And here's the Heather Holm breeding philosophy. And so again, we're going to come back to this for the first question. So I've got the first question already organized, but what is your philosophy? How do you do things? How are you organizing your genetics? So breeding the kind of cow the dairymen like to milk worldwide is kind of a key philosophy. We strive to breed a highly profitable, trouble-free cow with the correct conformation to enable her to express her genetic potential for a number of years. Her elite genetics will be made up of highly respected breed-improved sires. We have a passion to breed and care for cows. And this family has a passion for genetics, a passion for cows.